about to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another weekly shop for our family of 5. This week I've been to Tesco and Iceland. I got the majority of the stuff in Iceland. I needed to pick up some frozen herbs and things that I wanted. And then I also popped in Tesco's for those bits that you just can't get in Iceland. If you are new to this channel, then hello, my name is Vicky and I'm a mum to 3 boys, 2 of which are in secondary school, and also 9-year-old Oscar. And I live here with my husband Steve. So when I say we're a family of 5, it's not your typical 2 adults and 3 children that are eating, if you know what I mean. The 2 in secondary school eat more than I do. They're taller than I am, which I suppose isn't difficult. I am only 5'4", but they are towering above me, and it's basically like feeding 4 adults and a hungry child. So our budget is usually around £120 a week, but I've been trying to cut that down, trying really hard to not buy unnecessary purchases. And I think I'm doing quite well. Over the last few weeks I have managed to cut down a bit. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you stick around. There is an entire playlist of these videos down below, and I think we're on like number 60 or something. There's also around 66 meals of the week videos. I can't believe there's that many. Saying it out loud, it's like, have I really been doing this like a year and a half? It's crazy. And there's also cook with me's, family vlogs. We film like Christmas, holidays. There's our Florida vlogs. So go and have a little snoop around the channel, and if you like what you see, stick around. I will take you through what I bought this week. I'll let you know how much it cost, which to be honest freaked me out a little bit, not because of the price, but it's a bit of a weird one, and I'll show you what I mean. And then at the end I will take you through what I'm going to make this week. So I will start off with some bits from Iceland. I got one of these bumper packs of tomatoes. Should have been £2, was reduced to £1. I got some strawberries that were £1.13. I got some of these piccolo tomatoes, which were 75p. I got some cherries, which were also half price, and they were £1. And then I got some of these rolls, deli seeded rolls. They were 25p for 4. So I got 2 of those. I got one of these cheeseburgers because Bailey's not well and that's what he's asked for. Some British mature cheddar. I bought some more of these frozen herbs. These are really good. They've stopped doing them 5 for £4, but they're just £1 each now. But you got chopped coriander and chopped chilli. They also do garlic and ginger, but I've got both of those. And they're just handy because you can pop them in the freezer and it saves your chilies and your coriander going all like wilty if you don't use it. 2 lots of diced onions. These are really handy to have, and they're only £1 for a big bag. Some cauliflower. I got some pink Himalayan salt, which was £1.50. 3 lots of cooked and peeled prawns. These are £4.50 a bag, and they were doing 3 for £10, so obviously it works out like £3.33 each. I got some fridge raiders. These are really good for a snack, and the boys like them after school. You get 6 bags and they were £2. I got a big pack of cooked ham trim. This was £3 for 800 grams. So I went through them and picked the one with the most like slices, and it's really good for sandwiches or like frittatas or omelettes. Got a big bag of these chicken crispy steaks. They're 100% chicken breast, and you get 17 for £4. And we've tried the southern fried, but we haven't tried these. So got some of those. Iceland is my sort of stock up on freezery convenience food bits. Southern fried wedges because they were £1 and looked nice. Hash browns are also £1. I got 2 of these Wonder Loaf. They're really soft, and they last, like they stay fresh for ages, and they're 50-50, so 50% white, 50% wholemeal, and they're £1.80 for 2. And then not last in Iceland, I got a massive thing of chicken breast fillets. There's 5 kilos in here, and it was £20, but that works out £4 a kilo, which is a really good price for fresh chicken breast where we are. So what I'm going to do is portion these up into 500-gram portions, and then pop them in sandwich bags and put them in the freezer for when I need them. And I also got some Dr. Pepper in Iceland. I got 24 cans and they are £6, but I've left them in the car because it is absolutely pouring down, which is why some of this stuff is wet. So I'm not going back out to get those, but I've got those as well. And funnily enough, this was a bit creepy. This came to, I don't know if the camera's going to focus on it now, probably not, it's going to blow up. the full price was £66.66, and the girl at the checkout was like, oh, it's a bit creepy, isn't it? So that was everything I spent in Iceland. So in Tesco I didn't spend quite as much. The only thing I'm not showing here is a birthday card, because I don't know, because the person it's for might watch this. So I've got 2 lots of little gem lettuce, these were at 49p, 2 lots of mushrooms, some courgettes, 4 baking potatoes which were also 49p, 2 lots of spring onions, pears and apples, again 49p. So we've got some Granny Smiths and some little like fun sized pears. Some Suntrail Farms grapes for packed lunches, these were 85p. I got 2 lots of smoked back bacon, some fizzy watermelon slices for Bailey because he asked for those, 2 lots of sugar-free jelly just to make up for desserts. We don't really have desserts, we generally have yoghurt or fresh fruit if we want anything after dinner, but I thought sugar-free jelly could be something for a change. Some light clover because it was on offer, 4 tins of baked beans. I got 2 sparkling water. I absolutely love sparkling water and I can drink a lot more of that than normal water. A double strength apple squash, 2 hula hoop puffs because they are £1 and the boys really like these, and they're not too bad. I don't know if you watch my meals of the week, you'll see that my pans are getting ruined and we're pretty sure, me and most of the people in the comments, that it's the Fry Light spray. So somebody mentioned to pick up the Tesco rapeseed oil spray, and it's only 2 calories per spray, so it doesn't work out hardly any different from using Fry Light, but because it's pure rapeseed then hopefully it won't ruin my pans anymore. I have had one of the Misto make bottles before where you put your own oil in. I just found it clogged up all the time and got really greasy, so I thought I'd give this a try. It's only £1.50 as well, so thank you for the lady that recommended that. I'll give it a go. I got some Kenko Millicano, it was on offer at £2.50 and I like it. Hot dog rolls because I'm going to be doing the boys some hot dogs at the weekend, and I've run out of spice, or certain spices. Had to make sure this didn't spell anything rude actually. So we've got some garlic powder, some onion granules, ground coriander, smoked paprika and some Chinese 5 spice to make a chicken stir fry. Then I also bought some of this Fox and Ivy wrapping paper. It's just like, it's supposed to be a Christmas paper and it was reduced, here we go again with the dog. It was reduced to 50p, but one's gold and one's just got this nice sort of fleur de lis kind of pattern I suppose on it. And you get 2 tags, but apart from the tags you could use that for birthdays and things, so pick that up for 50p. And I spent £24 in Tesco, so £90 in total, and I will take you through what I'm going to make now. So I'm just sitting here editing this video and realised that I said I was going to tell you what my meal plan consisted of this week, and I haven't done it. So I've got it all written down here on my notepad. Tonight is Thursday and we're going to be having macaroni cheese with crispy bacon, broccoli and garlic bread. And Steve and I are going to be having a chicken salad or something along those lines because we're going to see his mum. Tomorrow night is Friday and I'm going to be doing, Steve and I, a chilli, coriander, garlic and prawn like stir fry, probably served on spinach with tomatoes and peppers and things. And the boys are having good old-fashioned hot dogs with wedges and that they always have separate to us on a Friday because they like to have theirs in the lounge while they watch a movie. So they're going to have hot dogs. I'm going to do onions and yeah, wedges or hash browns, and then they usually have like snacks for a movie. On Saturday we are going to be having some salmon. I've got some really nice pieces of salmon that I bought in one of my shopping hauls, and I think I'm going to do that with like asparagus, tender stem broccoli, tomatoes, and any other veg I can put on there. And then for the boys I'm going to do the same thing and probably just add like a jacket potato. That's Hobbs in his bed, you can hear. On Sunday I'm going to be making some healthy versions of homemade burgers and serving it with some carrot chips. Then on Monday I've got a whole chicken that I bought that I'm going to be turning into like a massive chicken, broccoli, carrot and vegetable stew, and then I'll probably have enough of that left to freeze for quite a while. Where were we? That's, what was that, Sunday, Monday. And on Tuesday I'm going to be doing some beef and naked noodles for Steve and I. We really like the corn beef style pieces and we put that in with naked noodles, mushrooms, onions, broccoli and soy sauce, ginger, Chinese 5 spice, and make kind of a really healthy stir fry. And the boys will probably have that as well, to be honest. What else have I got on here? And then I've just got some spare days where I've just popped down like chicken salad or prawn salad, and then jackets, like jacket potatoes with beans and cheese. So I'm trying to leave like one day a week like I used to. I've got back into the habit of planning every single day, but I'm trying to leave one day a week. I'm just, sorry, I keep looking outside because it's really, really windy and I can see our fence moving, and I'm just hoping it's not gonna come down. Anyway, yeah, so I'm trying to get back to leaving one day free, either for leftovers or just for something that we actually fancy that night, or we have quite a lot of clubs and things, so some nights have to be really quick. So that is basically what we're going to be eating this week, and I cannot wait to get a new menu board so I can actually write it all down, and I think that will remind me to actually film it when I'm filming my intro rather than when I'm halfway through the video, because it is a pain to export everything I've done and then include this footage and then start again. So anyway, that's what we're having this week. So I hope you enjoyed that video and taking a little look at what I buy for our family of 5. Like I said in the beginning, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do. I just wanted to say I appreciate every single one of you that takes the time to give this video a thumbs up or takes time to comment. The comments are lovely reading, and Steve and I often sit there in bed at night, we're really sad, and go through the comments and reply and talk about what you've said. Although I'm talking to a lens, I love the fact that there is a whole community of you just inside that little bitty camera, and you're all sitting. I suppose what I'm trying to say is I don't feel like I'm just talking into a lens. I feel like when I look into the lens that you guys are all kind of looking back at me. I'm going to stop being really corny now. Just wanted to say I do appreciate and love every single one of you, and your comments just make me smile so much. If you have Instagram and haven't checked us out, then go over there. It is the Foulger family. Post a lot more sort of lifey updates and things on there when we don't get around to sort of family vlogging. And I will be back very soon with another video.
This is what we waited for.